Are you often frustrated when you teach your child spelling? Many parents tell me that they're exasperated when it comes to coaching their children on spelling. My number one rule is never work harder than your child. I'm Jacinthe, a parenting coach and an ex-school teacher. If you are new to my channel and you want to learn about positive parenting strategies or play-based learning ideas, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. In my decade of teaching experience, I have observed that children who thrive are those who are actively involved in their learning. They take ownership and are hence more motivated to learn. In this video, I want to empower you with strategies and tips so that you can teach your kids how to learn spelling versus learning to spell. Note that this video is for your kids who have spelling tests in school. If not, please do not make them learn spelling. That is not how we want them to learn language. They should be learning through listening, having conversations, reading, and finally writing in this exact sequence. So the spelling comes much later and there is no need to rush your kids to learn how to spell. For the younger ones, refer to my video on the 5 interactive games to build reading skills. That video will give you some ideas to help your kids play and build reading skills at the same time. One point to note, your goal is not to get your kids to spell every word correctly. Instead, I want you to guide your kids to embrace mistakes and teach him how to learn his spelling independently. Focus on the learning process and not the number of words that he gets correct. Instead of teaching your kids how to spell, hand the responsibility over to them. If you have primary school going kids or your kids are in preschool and they have spelling tests, I will be sharing 4 learning tips to help you equip your kids with effective study skills. Tip number 1, set up a conducive physical environment. Provide an exercise book, writing materials, and post-its. Make sure your child knows where his spelling list and books are, so you are not the one to bring the books to them. Tip number 2, repetition is the key to mastery. Let your child write down the new words at least 3 times. While writing, encourage your child to learn to remember those words by breaking it down, blend the letters to form the words if possible, use stories or songs to remember if he or she finds it challenging to spell. I use this I Can Spell in Rainbow template to make learning spelling less dull for my kids. Colors appeal to the brain and helps the brain stay attentive. I print this directly from my phone when the kids have their regular weekly spelling tests. I saved this on my phone and I can print it easily via the HP app. I am using an HP Instant Ink, and what I like about it is that I don't have to worry about buying or ordering ink. HP Instant Ink can detect when my printer is running low on ink and automatically arranges for the ink to be delivered right to my doorstep. This subscription service is very convenient for busy parents. I don't have to head out to the stores to buy new ink cartridges. If you are new to ink subscription services, HP is now offering a 3 months free trial of ink subscription service if you own or purchase any of HP's eligible printers. You can also save up to 50% on ink cartridges when you use HP Instant Ink. There are various price plans for your printing needs, and it doesn't matter if you're printing in black and white or in color, you only pay for the number of pages you print. Find out more by clicking the link in the description below to subscribe to HP Instant Ink. This I Can Spell in Rainbow template is free for your download on the HP website. Click the link in the description box below to download it for your child. Remember, we want to help our children develop metacognition, which is to learn about learning. Don't let your kids write the words blindly 10 to 20 times because it will not go into the long-term memory if the kids take a passive role in learning. Tip number 3 is to teach your kids to self-test and self-check. Remember, you should not work harder than your child. I have this self-test template for my boy whenever he revises his spelling. He will go through each step, look, say, cover, write, and check. This is good practice for children to learn to be independent and be self-directed learners. Always let your child check his own spelling words. This will train his observation skills, as well as inculcate independence. Your child doesn't need you to mark his spelling for him all the time. This spelling self-test template is free for your download on the HP website. Click the link in the description below to download it. Tip number 4 is to make learning fun. When children associate learning spelling with positive emotions, they are less likely to detest it. I like to use fun ways to test my kid's spelling other than the usual way where I will read and he will spell. At times, we will play some games and have some fun activities for him to check on his learning. Crossword puzzles. There are free websites to help you to create this. Simply type in the clues and the crossword puzzles will be generated automatically. My boy loves solving crossword puzzles, and to him it doesn't feel like he is learning to spell. So just create the puzzles, print it out, and let your child do the work. Another activity I like to try is missing letters, where I will write the more challenging words on post-its but leave some letters out. You can paste these post-its around the house or place them in a tissue box to add an element of fun and surprise. Sometimes we play Unscramble, where I will jumble up the letters, and this can be done on free websites on the internet as well. There was once my girl wanted to create this for my boy, so she typed out the words, printed it, and handed it over to her brother. This is a little teacher in the making. You can also get your kids to play Pictionary, where you can create little doodles of spelling words and have your child guess the picture and spell out the words. Simply Google easy drawing of, let's say, dinosaur, and you can just copy the images. Another way is to switch roles and let your child be the teacher instead. So your child will test you the spelling words. You can intentionally make some mistakes for your child to correct. Being able to observe words that are spelled wrongly is an essential skill too. Many parents are stressed over their kids' spelling. I just want to assure you that your kids' spelling test scores do not determine his success or failure in life. These test results are information to let you know what are the skills lacking in your kids, and your job is just to help your kids build those skills. Some of the skills include having good memory, being able to blend, it could be a lack of motivation, it could be lack of good handwriting, so you just need to focus on developing those skills in your kids. Cultivate the good habit in your child by teaching him how to learn spelling on his own. You can make use of the 2 templates that I have shared to facilitate the process. At the beginning, you want to guide your kids a little bit more, and slowly, when the child is more able to learn it on his own, you can just stay at the side and watch him learn and develop his own mastery in spelling on his own. And don't forget to encourage your kids to read. Reading helps with spelling too. The 2 spelling templates can be found on the HP website. I've included the link in the description below. It's free for you to download. And don't forget to grab your 3 months free of HP Instant Ink subscription service if you own or purchase a HP eligible printer. As my children grow up and go to formal school, I find myself printing and photocopying a lot more resources to help them with their learning. And that is why HP Instant Ink is perfect for me, because I don't have to worry about my printer running low on ink. HP will automatically detect when the printer is running low on ink and will send the ink to me at no delivery charge. You can find out more about HP Instant Ink by clicking on the link below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you have any questions about spelling, feel free to add it in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be alerted when I post more videos. I would love to share all my teaching knowledge with you, so if you have any questions or any ideas on videos that you would like to find out more about, feel free to let me know. Have a good day and I'll see you. Bye bye!